A really dangerous bite was in 1987 in the Amazon. I was on a research station in the jungle, 6 hours from the nearest town. That one nearly killed me.
分叉的舌头，致命的毒液，光洁的躯体，斑斓的花纹。蛇类这个不走寻常路的演化奇迹，可以说是最有话题度的陆生脊椎动物类群。神出鬼没的它们，至今身上还有大量的未解之谜等待我们去探索。不过，想要拍好它们，讲述它们的故事，从来不是件容易事。你不仅要远离城市的喧嚣，深入蛮荒之地，更可能要面对它们的致命反击。即便你做好了应对危险的心理准备，也可能在野外一无所获。所以，想拍蛇类纪录片，在影像设备尚不发达的30多年前，几乎是个不可能完成的任务。但是，却有这样一个人，带着一支团队，花了10多年，跑了几10个国家，为600多种两栖爬行类拍摄了影响世界的纪录片。那么，他是如何踏上这条路的？在这过程中，又有多少次与死神擦肩而过呢？大家好，我是冬青。在上一集，我亲自前往英国，带大家认识了初代蛇王，世界最知名的两爬学家和野生动物纪录片主持人 Mark O'Shea。我们不仅聊到了他的卓越成就，还介绍了他的最新著作，讲解了世界600种蛇类分布分类，以及配有1:1大小图片的蛇类博物馆。如果你已经收到了这本书，欢迎在评论区分享你的读后感，我将抽取3位获赞最高者，赠送欧谢教授的原版亲签贺卡。如果你还没看过这本《蛇图鉴》毕业之作，可以点击屏幕框下或评论区置顶链接，以5.8折拒回价入手。那么，在与全世界这么多蛇类打交道的过程中，欧谢教授是否被毒蛇咬过呢？在上世纪那个没有手机和网络的时代，他又是怎样在医疗资源严重匮乏的丛林中一次次的化险为夷呢？现在有请奥谢教授在今年的世界蛇类日为大家讲述他那多次惊心动魄的蛇伤经历。
If you say I've been bitten by X number, it sounds like you're bragging, and I'm not bragging about them. I will talk about a snake bite when it's relevant. So I'm not ashamed of them. They're accidents, they do happen, especially if you work with venomous snakes, but I don't wear them like Boy Scout merit badges, you know? I won't give a figure. I've had a number of snake bites. I've had some really serious bites that I've nearly died from. I was bitten by a pit viper on the Komodo Islands, and the film crew were ready to medevac me to Bali by helicopter, and the helicopter was going to leave Bali and come and get me, and I'm sleeping on deck on a boat on the Komodo Islands with my hands strapped because I've been bitten by a pit viper. And they said, they came through on the radio, the helicopter has to leave now or he won't get back before dark. And I said, tell it not to come, because they'll medevac me to Bali, but they won't medevac me back. And I'll have left my film crew in the Komodo Islands and they won't be able to finish the film because I'll be in Bali. So I said, I'm fine, I'm not going to die. You can stand the helicopter down. And I didn't go. I got bitten by a stiletto snake in South Africa and went into a hospital about 1 o'clock in the morning, followed by my director with his camera. When I went into the hospital, it was in total darkness. I walked in through the doors. I'd been bitten on both hands by this stiletto snake because my friend had said, Cape Wolf snake, so I grabbed it. It wasn't, it was a stiletto snake. He'd misidentified it in the darkness on the road. So I'd now got 2 really painful hands. And so I opened the doors with my elbows and walked in, and these 2 black security guards jumped up and they go, oh, obviously I'm a patient with painful hands, so they let me pass. Then my director came in with a small camera like this, and they went to stop him. And I said, no, it's okay, he's my biographer, he follows me everywhere. And they let him through. And we filmed in the hospital, and I took my discharge. I didn't stay because the doctor wanted to do cryotherapy. He wanted to pack my hands with ice. There's no antivenom for this snake. It hurts like blazes. There's no antivenom. You just got to wait for the swelling to go down, and I wanted painkillers. He gave me the painkillers, yeah, but he wanted to pack my hands with ice. And I said, no, you don't do that. That's medieval. We don't do that for snakebite. He was a Cuban doctor. He came from an island with no front-fang venomous snakes. I'm from Britain. We have the adder. So I'm already one ahead, right? So I said, no, you don't do that. So he basically said, well, if you want to have a treatment, get out of the hospital. So I left. And I had 2 days of hallucinations with this because it was so painful, but it eventually went down and my hands went back to normal. And I knew I wasn't going to die But I just didn't want to lose any fingers. Look, can you count them? They're all still there. I've got all my digits. 2 of my friends have lost fingers. I've, touched wood, still got all of mine. But I have had snake bites that aren't quite as humorous. Near fatal rattlesnake bite in 1995 when I was working with a big canebrake rattlesnake, fatter than my wrist, bit me in the hand, and that one nearly killed me. Nearly died in the ambulance on the way to hospital from that one. And my first really, really dangerous bite was in 1987 in the Amazon.